Hello YouTube. Today I present the best wall climber I could build without BSG editing, the Brown Recluse. It was inspired by the Chicken Challenge, whose goal is to run over all the chickens in the sandbox with a land vehicle and no projectile weapons. I'll link to the full challenge description and to Brown Recluse's Steam Workshop entry below. The rules of the Chicken Challenge state that the machine can't fly, but they don't say you can't use flying blocks. So I used flying spirals to create a wall climber. There are a total of 12 flying spirals on the underside, so you could say it already has a big fan base. Kidding aside, there's more than enough thrust to drive upside down. Plus, the Brown Recluse has as much ground clearance as a car without fans on the bottom, because I used a lot of half spacing in the design. That's the end of my 50-second chicken run. But it turns out that the Brown Recluse can do a lot more than I initially thought. For example, the downforce gives it the traction and stability to outmaneuver its enemies. For some reason, going behind this rock makes the statue stop shooting. The Brown Recluse's speed, agility, and surprising durability also help when going on the offensive. As you'll see in zones 16 and 21, it can even demolish Taubernd brick. Even with the fan missing in the front, the Brown Recluse can drive directly through a tornado. For convenience, I have the flying spirals set to automatic, but to reach higher targets, you can set them to button activated. The Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V shortcuts work in build mode, so it only takes a few seconds to set all 12 of them. I have the flying spirals all mapped to the same key, so I don't know what possessed me to even try this, but it worked. Now I'll take out the last two freighters in a more methodical way, so we can move on to the next zone. With the fans set to manual control, Brown Recluse can beat all 25 zones in version 0.2 except the 3 that require a bomb. And with the addition of a rather garish hood ornament, it can beat them as well. This zone is a good demonstration of a physics glitch. When using reaction torques from the wheels, the craft tends to rebound back, like you're winding an invisible spring. The resistance to rotating in the desired direction builds up until it won't spin that way at all, and then you have to do a full rotation in the opposite direction to regain control. I'm hoping the developers can figure out what's causing the glitch and patch it so that reaction wheels can work better. While there's no way to steer in midair, the vehicle tends to drift to one side or the other, so you can use that to take out additional targets. Alternatively, you could map some flying spirals to different keys, but it's not necessary in any of the 25 zones in version 0.2. Although you can't steer in midair, you can land and reorient yourself on the ground. So that's my demonstration of the Brown Recluse. The Steam Workshop link will be in the description. Have fun.